Welcome back. Warrior Grace here. I want to talk to you today about truth. There are many people living under lies that they believe is truth. A lie can become your truth, but never the truth. Since the fall of mankind in that garden, the enemy's been up to the same tricks. The slithering serpents, using fallen men that have already been sold. And when I say men, I mean mankind, flesh, the carnal. Until we're reborn under Christ, we're all under that fallen. So we're lost and tossed in our reasoning. And the battleground, the battlefield is in the mind. The enemy attacks the mind. He plants lies there. And he uses things out here that you can see, hear, feel, taste, touch. Twisted truth in order to sell a lie. So he's always getting you to doubt God, to doubt Father's abundance, to doubt who you are, as he first gets you to doubt who he is, who the Lord your Creator is. It's the same tricks and the same plans from the beginning. And so he does this to keep your inheritance, to keep you as orphans and as slaves, lost and tossed children, fallen for every wind of doctrine. We have a generation since the removal from our systems of Jesus, the Word, prayer, all of those things, that don't know, never heard truth. All they have is the traumas and the lies that were sold through these traumas. All they have is what men in their fallen state and the fallen systems that's been puppets of the enemy has used to sell them. So you have a generation that doesn't know who they are, repeating cycles from those before that didn't know who they were. And you have men and their wicked agendas because they don't know who they are, so they're looking out here for a faulty identity. Men and women used by the enemy after their own greed, after sold under greed, after their own abundance. But the foundation is poverty. And so they can't see that while they're getting drunk on the blood of the others, the victims out here, they're being devoured by the same enemy. They're too blind to see their own blindness. So they rejoice as everything on the outside view, it looks good for food, pleasing to the eye. Their sandcastles maybe are many. They look big and glamorous. They're seated in a position and they're using and stepping on all these down here, thinking that they have greater rights, that they're this, they're that, but they're really sold under pride because they're orphan children who were sold long ago under lies. The bondage is much, the strongholds are many. The lies that they're selling is just a reflection of the lies that they've been sold under. The things that they're doing to others, they can't see the same enemies doing to them. It looks different, but the bondage is even greater because they're too blind to see that they've fallen. Only the truth and love will set you free. You can go through life led away under your reasoning, based in your feels, based in all that is temporal, sold under the lies of the enemy, and claim this and claim that and believe it as your truth, but it doesn't change if it's based in a lie. Because you believe it to be true does not take away the fact that it's a lie. A lie will always be the lie, and the truth will always be the truth. God established it. The Creator of all. His word does not return void. What he has established shall never be moved or shaken, and all things will bow to him. things do. So you can have all these people go along with the agendas. You can have and you can mutilate yourself, believing these lies as your truth, but it will never be true. You just go deeper and deeper into the bondage, and the grip of the serpent becomes stronger and stronger upon thee until death and destruction is visible. That's the end game, is he seeks to whom he can devour. To steal, kill, and destroy. That's what he comes to do. And all those that are sold there, that don't have Christ, have the same end. Most are too blind to see it until it's too late. He'll promise you the sandcastles. You can have the fame and the fortune, the temporary sandcastles of the world, if you do this, this, and this. But you'll find that there's much sorrow added to it. And when it's over, your eternity awaits. And all that you were sold to here crumbles away. Doesn't go with you, but the truth remains. And then it's too late. So God, in all of his grace, still has his children out here that he's brought through the fire, that he's brought through the wilderness, that he's saved out of these places, that's willing to speak the truth, even if it makes you mad today, in order that you may be brought to the end of yourself and be saved. Both victim and those that think they're the victor. All in the same bondage. If you're under the lie, you're perishing. No matter how much you convince yourself that it's the truth. You can tell yourself all day long, I'm a dog. I'm a pig. I identify as this. I identify as that. You can mutilate yourself to take on the persona of what you've been sold under. But you will never become those things in truth. You will always remain what God has purposed you to be. Whether you live it like that or not, that's on you. Whether you come to the truth or not, you have that choice. You have that free will to come as you hear the truth and be set free, or to continue in your bondage and stubbornness and pride until you're destroyed. But the truth will be the truth, and the lie will remain the lie. Many of you sold in these places, in fact all of you that are sold in these places, mutilating yourselves, you're in pain. You've bought lies. You've had traumas happen. You've gone through rejections. The rabbit holes are many. And the enemy's used all the things to bring the confusion and to get you to this place. We all have the same choices. We all do. We all face the same temptations. You have a choice today to hear and to come out, to disagree with the lie that you've been sold under and mutilating yourself with, to take your trauma, to take your pain, and all the things that you're trying to escape from, the you that you've rejected, the pieces scattered on the floor. You have a Father who sent me to tell you that it's not too late to come home. That no matter what you've done out here, it's nothing that he cannot resurrect and redeem. You can come home. And he'll take the ashes and bring forth his beauty. You'll watch his truth overtake every lie. Justice is coming. All will be brought up to it. Justice is coming to those that think they've gotten away and their greed and used these agendas to mutilate. Justice is coming. Be ready, because your house is about to shake, and even this is the grace of God, that those that are to be saved out will. Those that are to be cut off will. Those that will hear the truth today that are victim these games. Even you that have participated. If you're here today, Father, say, hey, I've paid for all your days. I've taken your condemnation. I've taken your mutilation. I've overcome all these lies. I have victory on the other side waiting here for you. I will clothe you in my righteousness. It's been done. It is finished. But you must come home in your truth to receive it. Bring me your mess, and I'll show you the miracle. Bring me your weakness, and I'll show you my strength and perfection. Take him the mess today. Go forth in truth and the light. Dump it all right there at the cross. You see, he's already seen it. He knows. There's freedom that comes when you're no longer trying to hide in your fig leaves and look to your own abundance and try to make your own way. When you say, I can't. I've made a mess. I've been sold. I've believed lies. I'm lost and I'm dying and I need help. Help me. And that place awaits your salvation. And that place of truth awaits your salvation. A loving Father waiting to put his arms around you and redeem what has been stolen and plundered. Today, run to the truth. Love waits there.